In the dense forests and rolling hills of Africa's past, when kingdoms rose and fell on whispers and steel, there existed a name that both terrified and fascinated: the Leopard Society. Among the Zulus and other tribes across Central and Southern Africa, stories of the Leopard Men spread like wildfire. They were said to walk between the worlds of man and beast, hunters, warriors, and judges, bound by a secret code older than empires. Some called them protectors of tradition, others instruments of fear. The origins of the Leopard Society are wrapped in ritual and blood. According to oral legends, it began as a sacred brotherhood, guardians chosen to uphold ancestral law and punish those who broke it. Dressed in leopard skins and armed with sharpened iron claws, they struck terror into the hearts of those who defied tribal order. But over time, what began as a system of justice became something darker. Under colonial rule, when African societies were fractured by foreign power, the Leopard Men retreated into secrecy, their meetings held under the moonlight, deep in the bush. Initiates were said to drink from carved horns, swearing oaths before ancestral spirits. Those who betrayed the Brotherhood were never seen again. To outsiders, missionaries, colonial officers, and anthropologists, the Leopard Society was seen as savagery, a cult of killers. But within African tradition, the story is more complex. The society's rituals were bound to spiritual symbolism. The leopard represented strength, balance, and divine retribution. To the initiated, wearing the leopard's pelt was not disguise, it was transformation. Variants of the Leopard Society appeared across the continent, among the Zulu, the Ekpe of Nigeria, the Anyoto in Congo, each with its own rules, symbols, and hierarchies. In some regions, they became centers of resistance, fighting against colonial authority under the cover of mysticism. Yet the cost of secrecy was high. European colonizers used the fear of these societies to justify brutal crackdowns, labeling them murderers and outlaws. The line between myth and truth blurred until history could no longer tell them apart. Today, whispers of the Leopard Society survive only in fragments, carved masks in dusty museums, legends passed down in hushed tones, and scars left on the collective memory of a continent. They remain one of Africa's greatest enigmas, a reminder that power and faith, once bound in secrecy, can never be easily untangled. For the Zulus, the leopard is still a sacred animal, and perhaps, somewhere beyond history's reach, the old brotherhood still watches, unseen, unforgotten, and waiting for the call of the wild once more.